Hello, I am Endlessness and welcome back to Final Fantasy VII Evo Crisis, and in this video I would like to give you a guide for level 3 Magic Trial of Shiva. Now the Magic Shiva battle, so rather the usual Shiva, and as for Magic Fire DPS we have Zack, Tifa, Young Sephiroth and now the adult Sephiroth. And Sephiroth is now the Magic Fire God, and if you pull it on the anniversary banner you'll just obliterate her. And I actually kept most of my team the same as for the physical Shiva battle, and I only switched Cloud for Young Sephiroth, as beside Adult Sephiroth he is my only Magic Fire DPS and he is more accessible than him. And also Tifa will work great as well, but you'll need somewhere else the external fire resistance debuffs, because Sephiroth debuffs fire resistance with his weapon with each cast. Matt is unchanged, so he has the same gear with dual players for heals and buffs, knowledge to boost heals and also to break diamond sigils. Esuna Silence is very crucial for this battle, D5, and then just any magic attack for allies weapon, but Baharut I think is the best because it boosts heals, and also to gear weapons with magic defense for allies. Lucia is almost the same, so Reprieve outfit with Fire Arcanum, chain shots are the source of magic attack buffs, and you also get a lot of extra EB. Shinra Rifle to buff fire damage and Enfeeble, and since it's a magic battle, Rose Musket for some sub DPS and to debuff magic defense when Shiva is stunned. Breach isn't needed, but it can make Hellfire hit a little bit harder, then D5 is important. And Magic Fire Ponzi material would be a little bit better here, and sub-weapons are also the same with Gargantuan Monolith to ensure Lucia has the highest HP so she gets targeted, and then 2 kill weapons with magic defense for allies. Sephiroth has Odin outfit with Omni Arcanum, Hellfire, Withering Blaze for DPS and to debuff fire resistance, but since it's low potency per cast you'll need 3 casts to achieve that high potency. And then Odin for Exploit Weakness, 3 Fire Potency Materia, and in sub-equipment slot Sephiroth has Innocent Warrior to further boost his Fire Potency level and max out Magic Attack, and Bandage Sword with HP and Ice Resistance, because I need it here for Sephiroth to survive those charge attacks. Alright, the opening is the same, so prepare to cast to time Esuna Silence when Shiva does the hand animation, so time it because you need to be able to use magic abilities here. So D5 on the boss and you have to nullify those magic defense debuffs, and with Sephiroth I think it is better to start casting Withering Blaze to go forward with the fire potency debuff, fire resistance debuff, because you need 3 casts. And I think it is better than applying Exploit Weakness, because when you are not in max stance you are not really doing much damage. So it's just better to slowly debuff this fire resistance in the meantime. But now we already have max, so Enfeeble, and now we can start doing DPS, because after this limit, the limit break, we get also magic attack buffs. So now we should be completely buffed, and you can also use Genji to go from mid potency magic attack buff to +4. And now it really just depends on your DPS, because you can take your time, but you cannot fail this DPS check, because otherwise she will cast Diamond Dust that will wipe your team, and Sephiroth doesn't have any reprieve, so you'll die. Tifa has reprieve, so when you use her it might be a little bit safer with her. Alright, that should be 1 more cast, I think. Well, 2 more, because she buffed it. But really you can take a little bit time to deplete this gauge, but also not too long, because I think we are already nearing the end. And now, when Shiva gets stunned, make sure that you cast Rose Mask at once, because Shiva normally is resistant to magic defense debuffs, but when she gets stunned, you can apply those. So that's why you want to apply all those debuffs, especially offensive ones, so you do a little bit more damage in this stun phase, because this stun phase is your main DPS phase. But also here, the same thing. Every time Shiva recovers, she will do this AoE silence attack, and you have to time it so you nullify cure every one of it, so you can apply all those buffs, debuffs, and your whole team isn't useless because you are using magic team. But here, don't worry about Lucia. You can cure once, but she will be safe, because with Matt you can do Vanquishing X. And this is actually very helpful, because she will do a lot of damage with +3 magic attack, and it will take you multiple D-Faith uses to just nullify that buff. And with Matt you instantly just nullify it, and you can cast one D-Faith and be fine. And also you avoid taking a lot more damage here. But also with Matt he has Diamond Sigil, so the Sigil phase is very fast, but with Sephiroth just keep attacking, because if you deplete Fire Gauge here during the Sigil phase or during the Stagger phase here right now, when the boss is interrupted, she'll get stunned. So you avoid taking a lot more damage, Diamond Dust and everything, and that will be a free DPS phase. Alright, Odin. I think, yeah, I was a little bit too quick with that cast. Because instead of applying a new magic attack buff, Lucia just extended by 2 seconds, which was pointless, so I had to use Genji. But here, mainly, just continue doing DPS like usual, but you need to also cast it, because every time Shiva recovers, she casts Silence, but you can also stun her again here. Just deplete this gauge and you're fine. See, another stun, so defense is down, and you can finish her off here. Just one more this. But otherwise, if you can't finish her off here, you have to make sure that you have magic defense buffs, because this Diamond Dust will hit quite hard. So you need those magic defense buffs, not just don't have any debuffs. It will hit hard because she has buffed her magic attack a little bit, so it will hit harder than at the beginning of the battle. But yeah, that would be all. So good luck on your own clear, and thank you very much for watching. I hope you found my guide helpful, and I hope to see you next one.